Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another commentary by Comically Famous. Yeah, that's right, we're back for another story. Yeah, that's right, another story, finally. I know it's been a little bit, it's been like a week, I think. Killing you guys with that shit. Anyways, for those of you who know about my schedule, I apologize, I know I haven't been keeping up with it, and, you know, lately on the uploads, I've been kind of everywhere, just been uploading gameplay walkthroughs occasionally, and, just... You know, I've been busy in real life, and I apologize. You know, there's really nothing I can do about that. So, you know, I'm going to prioritize my real life over YouTube sometimes, and that's going to happen a lot, especially during school. So, guys, be prepared for that. I won't be uploading so many videos during school. I'm sure you guys aren't even going to have time during school. So, with that being said, for those of you who don't know my schedule is Monday commentary, Tuesday is 2 gameplay videos. It does not matter what. Either it could be either walkthrough or CSGO funny moments or funny moments of any game or whatever, you know, spin off of a video I decide to do. Just 2 game videos in general. Then Wednesday is a break. Then Thursday is 2 more game videos. And then Friday is another commentary. You know, and then Saturday and Sunday are my break days as well. So guys, I apologize that I haven't been keeping up with that. I've been trying. But sometimes, you know, things get in the way and they just kind of jack your whole schedule up. Ain't that right? Anyways, just to kind of jump into it, for those of you who haven't seen or heard of this man named Diego, you will in a second. But he's my longtime friend, and I don't really talk to him anymore because he's kind of been traveling around the world, and he's not really on Facebook, or I don't really have his number anymore, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if he's alive or dead, but... He was a good friend of mine. Diego, I've told you guys about him in Tiger the Pimp and the OG Trio. He was a part of those stories as well. So, just to jump straight into this, or no, he was also my first time caught smoking weed too, so that if that tells you anything, it should. It was me, Diego, and this kid named, we're gonna call him Daryl, I think. Daryl's a good name. Yeah, Daryl, fuck it. Daryl, Diego, and I, Dominic, we're all chilling. You know, hanging around the school after school, right? What kind of... and I think this is around the either summer of 7th grade going into 8th grade or 8th grade itself. So somewhere around that time zone is when this occurs. So just keep that in mind. I'm like 13, 14 around this time. And so we're kind of chilling around school. And, you know, I lived in LA, so we're a little bit of mischievous kids being bored in the city, you know what I mean? We can get away with a lot of shit. You know, it kind of gets later in the day, right? So day kind of rolls around and we're still walking around the city. And, you know, it's like, what, 3, 4 o'clock p.m.? So we were walking up, right, to this plaza and we're like, okay, where is the liquor store? And so we're looking around and we're like, oh, see that shit right across the plaza. So we start running. You know, we finally end up at this plaza. And so we're kind of outside conversing what our plan's going to be. And he's like, Diego's telling me, he's like, okay, Dominic, you're gonna look around, try to act like you're gonna buy something. Daryl, you're gonna go up to the cash register with me, and you're gonna have my back. You're gonna keep the guy talking, all right, while I try to sneak in for the grab. Because, you know, with the store, they usually had the, you know, at the time the vape pens were like pretty popular because they like just came out. I think he had it laid down. The way this store was set up is like at the cash register there was like a kind of like little stand. Hanging off of them was a bunch of vape pens, like really expensive ones. And you had to show ID and everything for it. And so I'm sitting there looking at a fucking Snickers bar for like 5 minutes, right? I'm just like intensely staring at this Snickers bar. And I'm like, well, okay, what do? I could take this while we run out, or I could just act like I'm buying it right now and then, you know, and of course, you know, I look suspicious as fuck. So the guy's like kind of looking at me through the cameras. I can see him like looking down at the screen and then looking up, and looking down at the screen and looking up. And, you know, my buddies are still trying to talk to him, so I'm kind of like the focus a little bit. So Daryl grabs the Snickers out of my hand and he puts it on he goes up to the cash register where Diego is, and they're still talking, and he puts the Snickers down and he's like, alright, and he points to it. And so, you know, the cash register, or the cash register guy, whatever, store owner, kind of rings it up, and he's about to give him his money, whatever, he pulls it out, and I remember Daryl's looking at his wallet, and then he looks up. And he mouthed the word, like, I'm sure he said it pretty loud, but it looked like his mouth said, fuck you. And I remember Diego right when he said that, Diego grabbed like 3 vape pens and we all booked it. And we started running out the store and shit. And you hear, come back, what the fuck? And we start booking it down the street, right? We're booking. We cross the street and we start running down it, right? And we're just, it's like the side parallel to the store. And so we're running down the street. You know, fucking I kid you not, like 5 minutes after Daryl left, we're just walking down the street and a fucking gray, like, I think, sedan fucking rolls up. And the dude, the cash register guy, pulls up and jumps out of the car and grabs Diego by the fucking arm. And it's just like grab him, hold him, and Diego's like, what the fuck, dude? He's like, get off me. He's like, and this is and you know the guy's like Indian or something. So he has like a very thick accent. And he's like, thank you, come again. That is some fucked up shit. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not trying to be triggering this video, but, you know, this guy was being a jackass. The guy's holding on to him with all his fucking strength and shit. He's like, I'm calling the cops right now. And he pulls out his phone and he starts making the report, right? He's like, yeah, I have 2 kids right here, and blah, blah, blah. And while he's talking, you just hear him kind of in the background, like, so Diego and I look at each other, and I'm like, fuck, dude, like, what do I do? And I didn't know if I should punch the dude, and we should try booking it. Because, you know, I was kind of a pussy at this time, you guys gotta understand. I was a little bit of a bitch, and I didn't have, like, confidence in my power to, like, punch someone or beat someone's ass. And so I was kind of stuck there, like, frozen. I didn't know what the fuck to do. And Diego looks at me, and Diego's like, Dom, you can go if you want. And I was like, fuck, dude, come on. And I was like trying to tell him, I was like, dude, like let's fucking beat him up. And he's like, no, dude, because then if he doesn't let me go, then I'm fucked, you know what I mean? So I start leaving, right? Like slowly backing away from the dude. And he's like, oh, I have another kid here. He's trying to run away right now. He's running down. And like, right when he said that, I fucking booked it down the same street. And he's like, I hear him in the background while I'm running. He's like, yeah, he's running down, and he lifts off the street, and I'm like fucking running down it, and I hear cop sirens in the background, and I'm like, oh fuck, and I'm looking around like, what the hell, and I start jumping fences. Like, I look to the right, like I'm going straight, and I'm heading towards an intersection, and I look off to the right, and there's a bunch of there's like a back alley, but it's like covered by fences, you know what I mean? And so I start hopping fences, like into different like property, like private property, and finally I get out to the main street on the other side. Right, because you know how like they're kind of separated by household and shit, like streets, right? They're kind of like intersections, like crossings and stuff. And so I get to the other side of the street, right? Another main street. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm hesitant to go out into the main street. And I look around, and right when I look to my left, a cop car fucking rushes past the intersection driving down. And I'm assuming he thought like I ran down that street. And so, you know, he goes down, and I'm like, okay, shit. So I start running. And I run towards where the cop like passed, right? Like there's an intersection, and he went to my right, and I'm just gonna go straight, right? So I'm kind of intersecting his path in a sense. I basically went through like 6 miles of back roads, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say 6 miles. It was exactly 6 miles I went to. So 6 days roll by, and no word, nothing from Diego. Fucking absolutely nothing. So we're just I'm kind of coming out of school, and this is on a Friday, I remember. It's coming out of school, lo and behold, fucking walking down the street with a big-ass smile on his face is Diego, and he's just, like, thug-walking, kind of, like, limping with one leg and shit. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, where the fuck have you been? I thought you, like, went to juvie or some shit. He's like, nah, man, like, right after you left, dude, like, not even 2 minutes, I fucking donkey kicked the shit out of that dude, and he let go of me, and I started booking it. I booked it down the same way you left, but I couldn't find you. And I was like, fuck, dude. And I felt so bad that day. And since that day, I vowed that if I had any friends and they were in any situation, that I would fucking help them out. No questions asked. Even if they were in the wrong. You gotta have somebody's back. Even if they're in the wrong. You fight first, ask questions later. You know what I'm saying? We'll end it off here. And guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and a favorite down below. That'd be much appreciated. And, I don't know, man. I feel like those vape pens were not worth it. You know what I mean? Because now, all of a sudden, vape pens are considered gay. Alright guys, I'm out. Peace.